Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. I hope you all are doing well today. So in today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you guys how to create a charcuterie board. So this is actually my first time creating a charcuterie board, but I figured since it was New Year's Eve, it would be the perfect time to create one of these boards for my family to enjoy on New Year's Eve. So I'm going to go ahead and get started and share with you how I create my charcuterie board. So I did have to go out and buy a board because the board that I had was a Texas shaped cutting board, and it was just awkwardly shaped, and I knew I wouldn't have been able to fit as many snacks on there as I would have liked. So I did go out and buy one, but I was super excited because I did find this bamboo cutting board at the Dollar Tree for $5, which is a really great deal, and I thought it would be the perfect size for my family's charcuterie board. So I went ahead and picked this up at the Dollar Tree. So if you guys are interested in making one of these and you don't have a board, definitely check out the Dollar Tree. Really great deal, $5, you can't beat it. So I'm gonna go ahead and get started with my charcuterie board. So since it's my first time making them, I'm kind of just gonna play around with the food and kind of set it on here. I may have to move things around. Basically, you just kind of want to make it look pretty. You want to have different types of meat on here, as well as cheeses, maybe some fruits, or dips. So I picked a variety of things, and I'll share with you guys what I picked up. And then I will kind of place it on here. I may have to move some stuff around, but I'm going to share with you guys how I create it each step of the way. So I'm going to go ahead and show you guys what I picked up first, and then I'll get started with creating the actual board. So the first thing that I picked up was this dry cured ham. So this is similar to the, I believe it's the prosciutto. I don't know if I'm saying that correctly, but this is the dry cured ham. This is one of the things that I picked up. The next thing that I picked up was this spinach dip. So I love spinach dip. So I went ahead and picked up some spinach dip. I also picked up this cheese ball from our supermarket. I'm really excited to try this. I think it's going to be really good. The next thing that I picked up was this uncured salami. So this is Boar's Head brand. So I picked some of this up. The next thing that I picked up was this dry sausage. This is also Boar's Head. So I picked some of this up. The next thing that I picked up was this smoked Gouda. So I love Gouda, so I went ahead and picked up one of these. The next one that I picked up was this Panchetto. I hope I'm saying that correctly. But I picked up this cheese. The next thing that I picked up were these blueberries. And I also picked up some raspberries. Then I picked up some strawberries. And let's see what else I have here. I have some olives and some Ritz crackers. These I already had on hand. So I have some Ritz crackers. And I also have some almond nut thins. I really am excited to try these. I think they're going to be really good. And then I have some bruschetta toasts here, as well as some kosher dill mini pickles. And then I have some honey mustard because my husband loves honey mustard. And we also picked up some, this is some pretzels with some hummus. And then we've also picked up some sharp Wisconsin cheddar, as well as some grapes, so red and green. So I'm gonna go ahead and get started. And then I did pick up these cute little round bows from the Dollar Tree. So these are, you get 6 pieces for $1. So I picked these up from the Dollar Tree, and I don't know how I'm gonna incorporate those in just yet, but I'll just figure it out as I go along. So I think that is everything. Oh, and then I also picked up this pesto with basil. So that is everything that I picked up. So I'm going to go ahead and start with unpackaging everything. I'm going to move the camera down so you guys can see exactly what I'm doing. So I'm just going to move this very slowly here so I don't make you guys sick. Just move the camera down so you guys can see my workspace here. So here is my board, and I think I'm going to start with the cheese ball, you guys. I know for sure that I want it here in the center, so I'm going to start by placing the cheese ball here, and then I'll kind of work my way around the cheese ball. So I'm going to go ahead and get started. Okay, so I'm just going to take this out of the packaging, and I'm just going to place the cheese ball right in the center, because I know I definitely want that in the center. And then next, I think I'm going to start with putting the dry cured ham on there. So like I said, I may switch things around. I'm just going to kind of get some stuff placed on here, and then I may move it around. If I don't like the way it looks, I'll just kind of move it around. So I'm just going to open this up. Sorry if I'm making lots of noise, you guys. So I'm just opening this up, and I think I'm going to roll it, and I'm not sure yet. I'm just going to kind of place it. I hope you guys can see. I'm going to move it just a tad bit more. There we go. So you guys can see exactly what I'm doing. And for right now, I'm just going to roll these. And like I said, if I need to move them, I will move them in just a minute. You guys, I'm super excited to be creating this video. Like I said, it's my first time making one, but I'm excited about it. I see these all the time, and I'm like, I've always wanted to make one. So I thought, why not make one this year for New Year's? So I'm just rolling that and placing it just like that on my board. Let's see if I can get that to stay. There we go. And I try to choose not lots of different meats, but I try to choose things that had a lot of color so it would make my charcuterie board really stand out. And all of these foods my family really loves. So I'm excited. I think they're going to really enjoy this board. So I'm just placing them like this. I'm trying to get these really pretty, you guys. Okay. Just going to move those extra pieces out of the way. And get these rolled up nicely. This one doesn't want to stay. I'm just going to flip it over so it stays rolled. This one wants to come unrolled, you guys. So I'm just flipping it to the opposite direction. Okay, so I've got those on. I think the next thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and add some cheese. And I think I'm going to start with the Panchego. I hope I'm saying that right, you guys. So I don't know if I want to cut this just yet or if I want to leave it on there whole. So I think I'm going to go ahead and open up the smoked Gouda first and place it on my charcuterie board. So let me go ahead and just get this open. So I'm just opening up my Gouda right now. And with this one, it is round, but I feel like I'm gonna slice it kind of like a pie shaped and then place it on here. So that way it's easier for them to kind of just start snacking. They don't have to be worried about cutting it first. So I'm going to go ahead and cut this up. I'm just getting a knife, you guys. And I'm going to cut my cheese. That sounds funny, you guys. Okay. And like I said, I'm just going to cut it like I would a pie. So that way, when my family is ready to eat, they can just kind of start grabbing things. They don't need to be worried about having to still cut this stuff up. So I don't know if you guys can see. I guess I could move it over here so you guys can see what I'm doing. So as you can see, I've already got a few cuts here. I'm just going to cut it once again. And then I think I may cut it one more time. I'm not sure yet. Let me take a look and see. Yes, I'm going to cut it one more time. And I'm just going to get a bigger knife, you guys, because that one is way too small. So I'm just grabbing a bigger knife. Okay, guys. So I've cut it pretty small pieces so that it makes more. So I'm going to share with you guys in just a minute. So I don't know if you guys can see, but I've already cut it. And I think I'm going to leave this one just as is. So I love how it has the different pieces so they can just grab a piece of cheese when they're ready to eat. Now I'm going to open up, I think I'm going to open up some of the little plastic cups. And I'm just going to rinse it off really quickly. And dry it. So these are the cups that I showed you guys just a minute ago. And I just rinsed it off. I'm just going to dry it. And I think I'm going to place my pesto, well, not the pesto sauce. I think I'm going to put some spinach dip in this one, you guys. So I'm just going to add some spinach dip. Into this little plastic. I guess I should have gotten prepared with my spoon. Okay, so I'm just adding a little bit of spinach dip to this cup. So I've added some spinach dip here, and I'm not quite sure where I'm going to place it just yet. But like I said, you can move things around the way you wish. It's just, I want it to look really nice and pretty. So I'm just going to place it here. I'm kind of just placing everything on here, and then I'll move things around if I need to. So the next thing that I'm going to put on here are some olives. So my husband loves olives. So I'm going to go ahead and add a few olives. And I'm going to add some green olives as well as some black olives, so we can have a variety. And then also, it'll really add some color to my charcuterie board. Sorry guys, I'm just opening up my black olives so that I can get them placed into this little cup. Okay, so I'm just gonna take another one of the plastic cups. So here's another plastic cup, and I'm just gonna add my olives in there. Okay, guys, I'm just grabbing something to so I can put my olives in there. Okay, so I'm just gonna take this little cup and I'm just adding some black and green olives. These can definitely be made, when you're making one of these, you wanna add like lots of colors. You want to add different colors and textures. So like I chose to go with the cheese ball because it's a little softer cheese. And then I chose to go with the Gouda because it's like a harder cheese. And then I wanted to definitely add some dips, as well as I'm going to be adding the bruschetta toasts. So just a variety of different meats as well as cheeses. And I just chose to go with the green and the black olives, just to give it like my charcuterie board some color and make it really stand out. But I love that all of this stuff my family really enjoys. My husband, he really loves olives. My girls, they really, really love the fruits. So I think they're really gonna enjoy this charcuterie board. So these I'm just gonna place right over here. Just for right now, I'm just kind of getting things on here. And then, like I said, I will move things around if I need to. Next, I'm going to open up my dry sausage. And I'm going to go ahead and place it on the board. So this one was already pretty... it was laid out just perfectly, so I'm not sure if I'm gonna just leave it as is. I may just leave it as is, you guys, because I really like the way it was already placed into the packaging. So for right now, I think I'm gonna leave it as is and just move this over here. Next, I think I'm gonna add my bruschetta toast as well as some crackers. So I'm just opening up the toast right now, and I'm going to place them onto my board. And there's no right way or wrong way to do this, you guys. I think I'm just trying to figure out how I want it to look. Like I said, I may end up moving this around a few times before I get it just the way I want it, but that's okay. Just definitely play around with it and kind of just make it look pretty, whatever, and then add all the foods that you love. And just make it look really nice and pretty. So I think I'm gonna add some grapes, and I just need to wash my grapes. So I'm gonna wash these really quickly. And then I'm going to place them onto the board. So I'm just rinsing my grapes off. so that I can place them onto the board. Okay, you guys, so I'm gonna go ahead and I'm not gonna take these off. I think I'm going to leave them on. I'm just gonna place them right here for right now. I'm gonna get some red ones. Getting these nice and washed. And just drying them. I'm just patting them with the paper towel so they're not dripping water all over the board. And I may just place these right over here. Okay, and then I'm gonna add some, I think I'm gonna add some strawberries and berries. I don't know if I'm gonna have enough room. I think I'm gonna start moving these closer. I think I'm gonna make this go all the way around here. And just like that. Okay. Now I'm gonna add, I think I'm gonna add some different crackers. Or maybe some cheese. I'm not sure which one, you guys. I think I'm gonna add, let me add the honey mustard actually. So I'm just gonna add some honey mustard. And I picked these little, these are mini wavy plates. You get 12 plates. I picked these up from the Dollar Tree and I'm just gonna be adding one of these with honey mustard. So I'm just gonna open these up and just rinse it off. I love these because they're pretty shallow. And I think it'll be good for the honey mustard. I'm just gonna try it out, see how it works. Just kind of play around with it, you guys. Yes, I think this is gonna be perfect for the honey mustard because it's not so deep. Perfect. So I'm just gonna set that, I think I'm gonna set it right here for now. And then I'm gonna add my pesto. I think I'm gonna add my pesto as well. So I'm gonna go ahead and add some pesto. And another one of those little trays. I'm just gonna add some pesto. Okay, so I'm getting my pesto and then I'm gonna add some strawberries and some blueberries on there as well. Okay, so I'm just adding some pesto. I love these little mini, the little mini plastic trays because they're not so deep, but you get a pretty good amount of like the pesto as well as the honey mustard. So I really love that. I think I'm gonna switch these two around. And move my grapes up here. Move my cheese down a little and set my pesto right in there. Well, maybe right here where it will fit. Okay. Next, I'm gonna add some raspberries and some blueberries. I love all the colors, how it looks. This is why I chose to add the raspberries as well as the blueberries and strawberries, because I wanted to add lots of color to it. I think I'm gonna add some right up here and then right down here. Add a few little raspberries and then also some blueberries. just rinsing off all my sprays, you guys. And like I said, it doesn't have to be perfect. I just want it to look pretty and so that my family can enjoy on this Christmas Eve, or not Christmas, excuse me, New Year's Eve. I'm a little bit behind. Okay. Add a few more raspberries. Right over here, just to give it some color, you guys. I really love the way it gives it lots of color. And I'm also gonna add some strawberries. So I'm just gonna rinse my strawberries off. And I'm actually gonna take the green off. I was gonna leave it on, the strawberries, but I think I'm gonna go ahead and remove it. So that way my family can just start enjoying, and my girls, they don't have to worry about me cutting it off. My girls are still little, so that way they don't have to be worried about mommy cutting the green part off of their strawberries. So I'm just gonna add some strawberries here. That way they can just dig in and enjoy. I'm just adding some strawberries. I really love the way this is turning out, you guys. Really excited about it. Like I said, if you don't have a board, I purchased this one from the Dollar Tree for $5, so pretty inexpensive. And then the cost of the food. Really, really inexpensive. And you can choose your meats. You don't have to, you can still make one of these boards on a budget, you guys. You don't have to spend lots and lots of money to make one of these boards. Okay, so now I'm gonna add some pickles because my girls, they love pickles. So hopefully I can get them on here. I'm gonna try to get them on here. I may have to move a few things around, but I think I'm gonna add some pickles as well. So I'm just opening up my pickles and I'm gonna add them to this tray, and I don't know just yet how I'm gonna add them. I'm gonna have to make some room for sure, but I definitely want to put the pickles on there because my girls love pickles. I'm just gonna put a few here. Okay, so I got my pickles, and I placed them into another one of the plastic little containers. I really love these, you guys. Definitely, if you guys are gonna make one of these, definitely pick some of these up. You get 6 of them for $1, and they're really great for the sauces. The olives as well as the dip, and then these are great for the sauces. So I'm not sure where I'm gonna add my pickles just yet. But like I said, I may have to move some things around. Let's see, let's put these on the outside there. And move my grapes just a little bit out this way. I think I want this here. Move this cup out here. There we go. Just like that. Okay, the next thing I'm gonna add, I think I'm gonna add a few more blueberries. I love blueberries, just to give it color. There we go. And I think I'm gonna add, let's see, some more. So I'm gonna be adding the Blue Diamond almond thins now. I'm gonna be adding some of these. I definitely want a variety of things on this board. I'm running out of room on my board, so we'll see how this works out. Okay, so I know for sure I want to add some of these. I may take some of these out. So I'm just playing with this, you guys, trying to figure out how I can fit everything on here. Remove that. Okay. I want to add some crackers here, I think. Like right in here. I'm gonna add some of these. I want to have a variety of crackers. I don't know if I can fit my Ritz on here, but I'm gonna try. I'm just gonna put a few of the Ritz since I don't have much room. And let me see, I can add these in here. So I'm just gonna move some of these. I'm gonna add some Ritz right over here. And then I'm gonna add some of these. Just like that. Then, okay. And I may move some of these and just leave these. So let me move just a few of these. And then I think I'm gonna add some more of these small, of the almond ones. I think I'm gonna add some more of these right over here. Well, I don't know if I like the way that looks, so I think I like it better with the little toast or the Ritz. Let me add some more Ritz. So I'm just gonna add some Ritz here because I think it looks prettier with the Ritz because they are a little bit bigger. So I'm just adding some Ritz here. Yes, I think that looks better. And I think I may move these Ritz and add some more of these almond ones right over here to the side. There we go. I think I really like the way that looks. Okay. The next thing, I think I got everything on here. I'm missing the salami. So I don't know if I'm going to be able to fit it on. So I'm missing the salami as well as the cheddar cheese. So in order to fit some more of my cheeses, I think I'm going to do maybe half of this. Do like a half and then add some different cheese here. I'm going to see how that works. So I'm just opening up my other cheese here and see how it's going to look or if it's even going to fit on there. And this one I'm going to be cutting small. A little bit smaller. This is my Wisconsin sharp cheddar that I'm cutting right now. And I'm just going to add it right next to the other cheese. And then this one I'm just cutting in cubes so that I can fit it in that area. There we go. Perfect. Okay, so I think that's everything. Oh, I just need my salami, so let me go ahead and get that opened up. I don't know if I'll have room for this one, you guys, but I'm gonna try to fit it on there. And I'm only gonna cut a few of slices of the salami because I'm running out of room on my board. I just want a few of these on there. Okay. So I'm just gonna add a few pieces here, and I'm not sure where I'm gonna put them. Maybe over here on the side. I really want to fill up the board. I don't want to leave it empty spaces. I think it looks prettier when you have it all filled. So I got some salami over here. Now I'm going to add a few, I think, peanuts or pretzels. Let me go ahead and get those opened up. I think I'm going to add just a few pretzels right in here. There we go. And I think I'm going to add a few more blueberries. Right in here. I love the way it's looking so far. And some more blueberries, excuse me. I think I'm gonna add some more right up here on the top. Add some blueberries right up here. And then I think I want to add some, you guys can add cranberries, the dried cranberries. You guys can add almonds, any type of nuts. I think I'm gonna add some peanuts to mine as well. I have some peanuts here, and I'm gonna go ahead and add some on here. I think I'm gonna add some more raspberries as well. Okay, I'm gonna add a few peanuts. So I was able to get my cheese ball here in the center, as well as my Gouda cheese and my sharp cheddar cheese. And I don't think I'm gonna be able to fit this. I'm gonna try, but I don't know if I'll be able to fit it on here. But so far, I really love the way it's turning out. So with the peanuts, I'm not sure how I'm gonna add them. I may have to leave them out. We'll see. Let me add, I think I'm gonna try to add the other cheese. Let me open up the cheese. definitely you can customize these to whatever you guys like. So you can just put all types of snacks with whatever you guys are into. And I think I'm going to cut some, I am going to put this cheese on there. I'm just going to cut it into cubes like I did the other one, so that I can fit it on my board. So that way I have a variety of cheeses. And I may just add these like right over here around my cheese ball. So that way I have a variety of cheeses as well as a variety of the meat. So I'm just going to add these right in here. Make it look nice and full. Move this over. And I can probably even add some more cheese over here to the side. Okay, you guys, I think I'm almost finished. I think I'm gonna add some right here. Just right here by this. I want it nice and full. There we go. There. Like I said, just play around with it and do what works for you. Okay. I think it looks so good. So that is everything I think I'm going to add. I think I'm going to leave the peanuts off for right now. I think I will just put them on the side. So that is it, you guys. This is my tray. I may add a few more berries by my sauce. I'm just going to add a few more of the berries just to give it some color. So definitely it had some over here and right in here. I want to fill this up so that with all the different colors, so it looks nice and pretty. So I'm just adding some blueberries in here. I may even add some back here, some strawberries. I want this board to be nice and full for my family to enjoy. So there we go, you guys. That is my charcuterie board that I created. Add some strawberries over here. So I really, really love it. I'm gonna add a few more just pieces of cheese right over here on the side. I'm just gonna add some more cheese right over here. The more the merrier. Okay, so this is it, you guys. I really love the way it looks. I love the way it turned out as well. You can always add more or less of what you like. I really, really love the way this turned out. I love all the colors, and I was able to fit quite a bit of food onto this board, you guys. I really, really love the way this charcuterie board turned out. I ended up having to take out half the circle, but I'm glad that I did, because I was able to fit the Gouda as well as the Panchego cheese. I hope I'm saying that correctly. and the sharp cheddar cheese. So I was able to get quite a bit of variety of food on this charcuterie tray, or charcuterie board. So I really love the way this turned out, you guys. I'm sorry that I wasn't on the camera as much, but I really wanted to share this with you guys. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it, and maybe you guys will be interested and you guys will make one of these charcuterie boards for your family on New Year's Eve or just for whenever. So that is it, you guys, for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please leave it a big thumbs up. Also, if you haven't already subscribed, please don't forget to hit that subscribe button as well as the notification button so you're not missing out on any future videos. So that is it, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye now.